Okay, I'm out here today. I'm going to test two cartridges. One I've never used for hunting, which is a 6.5 Grendel. The other one I have used for hunting, and it's worked out pretty good for me. I really like it. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite deer hunting cartridges. It's very accurate, and if you place that shot correctly, it'll take down any game that you really are trying to collect. So, but today I want to bring it out, and I'm kind of excited because, you know, hunting season is right around the corner, and the leaves are starting to change, the weather's starting to change, the sun, even the way the sun sits in the sky, is starting to change. So it lets me know that it's getting close to that time. So now I've prepped my area, I've prepped my spots, my stands, I've put my corn, I've fertilized trees, I put out the salt, I put out the protein, got the deer ready, I've got my spots ready, and now I have to get myself ready. So what I'm gonna do as an exercise to help myself as far as shooting, I'm gonna come out today and I'm gonna shoot two 5-shot groups, one from a 6.5 Creedmore and the other one from a 6.5 Grendel. I've been anxious to do this since I heard of the 6.5 Grendel. I'm gonna try to get to see which one of these gives me the better shot group. That 6.5 Grendel is low recoil, and anyone that shoots long distance or competition shooting or anything like that, they like cartridges with low recoil. So that's why they dropped down from a 308 to like a 6mm, or used to be 6.5, now I think 6mm is something like the standard for shooting like 1,100 yards or so, something like that. So I'm out here today to put these two cartridges to the test as for the shot group. Consistency, I have a little bit of a breeze, maybe 5 to 7 miles per hour pushing due left, but it's only gonna be a 100-yard shot, so I'm not really worried too much about the push with that. I'm gonna just hold my center point, and hopefully everything is still zeroed like it's supposed to be from last year, or from the last time I zeroed it in, and there should be nothing but just holding my crosshairs on the center point, slowly squeezing and controlling my, of course, my muscles. You know, you have two muscle groups. You have the voluntary and involuntary muscle groups. The voluntary muscle groups, my arms, my legs, I tell them when to move. Then I have my involuntary muscle groups, which is your digestive system, your heart and respiratory system. This is the thing that's the hardest to control, and this is something that you really need to control when you get down to making shots, especially placing shot groups. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, but that's what causes a lot of hunters to miss their game, is because when that game approaches, of course, that heart rate goes up. Your respiratory system goes kind of haywire, and if you're not careful, you're shooting out of the excitement, and you're not waiting until you settle down. So sometimes when I see a deer coming in, if I get real excited, I have to just look away, look into the trees, look into the air, take a deep breath, settle myself down before I concentrate on taking the shot. Because if you just concentrate on that animal and taking the shot, a lot of times you're gonna miss. So that's what we're out here to do today. I'm kind of getting myself ready for the hunting season, and I'm gonna shoot these two shot groups and let you see what they do at 100 yards. So stay tuned, stay with me. I'm gonna go get set up down here with the camera so we can see the hits. I probably set the camera up at the bottom of the target, so I'm shooting over the top of the camera so that we can see the impacts as they happen on the paper. So stay with me. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, get everything lined up here. First and foremost, I'm going to start out with my crosshairs a little bit above the target. I can work them down better than I can work them up. So I'm going to slightly go above it and then work them down into the target with my real bag here. Okay. And go ahead and zoom this up. Okay. Focus. Go nice and crisp. load myself into the rifle. You still see my heartbeat a little bit. Okay. Now, we put around. Shot number one. Ooh, that trigger is nice and crisp, and it is, I mean, it is easy. I'm pulling to the left a little bit. Seems to be on line, but to the left. So that's 3. That one I think got pulled to the right. That's 4. Now that one felt smooth. Out of all of them, that felt the best. So there's my 5 shots. I'm gonna walk down and take a look. 5 shots with a 6.5 Creedmore. I may even make an adjustment on it, but we'll see. It's in line, just to the left. So let's walk down and take a look. Okay, here's my 5-shot group. Nothing to write home about, that's for sure. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That was the last one. That last one I felt the best about. These 2, these other 4 here, I was kind of sitting on my chest pocket a little bit. Here I was sitting in the seat of my shoulder, and it came back just right. So you can see that's not a bad group, you know. Compare my fingertip to it. That's 4 rounds, and it's 1 iron out. That was the last shot. So that's with the 6.5 Creedmore at 100 yards. So now we're gonna go with, on this side, 6.5 Grendel. Okay, now I got everything lined up. Don't want it. I'm gonna go ahead and start my 5-shot group with my 6.5 Grendel. Okay, this one I can't. Looks like it won't let me feed it 1 round at a time. So I'm gonna have to load the clip. All right, put the clip in. Hey, here we go. Put my headset on. Don't want to bust those eardrums. Okay. Should pick up my brass. Okay. Now let's go down and take a look at it and see what we got. Well, there you have it. 6.5 Grendel, but I think I'm gonna give that to the scope because I've got to get used to that scope. I don't think I had the focus right on it. You can see I have two right here. I'll go back and look at the footage and see which one came in first, you know, but that's quite a spread there. And I know that rifle shoots better than that, a lot better. So we got the 6.5 Creedmore, but that's with a Vortex 24 power scope. And this is with the Wraith night vision. And I was trying to zoom it up, but I couldn't get it clear, so I had to shoot it at very low power. So I'm gonna have to do this again once I get used to that Wraith. We'll run that again, but you can see there's a 6.5 Grendel, 100 yards, 6.5 Creedmore, 100 yards. So that's my little test. Plus I'm getting myself used to it. So hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And I'm gonna give you my closing thoughts on it. Be right back. With the Wraith scope and the Vortex, you know, partial to Vortex scopes, but the Wraith scope is just mostly, it's just the technology. I've got to get used to it. I've got to use it more I know that the first time I used it, I could zoom it up and it was a lot clearer than it was today. So there's something in the settings that I've got to go into to clear it up. And I think that because it was so low, it was causing me to move the crosshairs up and down without really knowing I was moving it that far up or down at that distance. So I'm gonna go back and do some more research on it and get a little clearer. And I'm gonna come back out and do another shot group with it just to give it the justice that it deserves. But you can see I'm partial to the 6.5 Creedmore. I've owned two of those. I own two 308s, two 30-30s. Any rifle that I like, I own two or more of it. And that 6.5 Creedmore, I bought, that's the desert camo. And I bought a black and gray camo just because I like the way it looked. It's Savage Model 110. And I came out, I zeroed it in on, I think it was maybe December the 28th or so. And I went back out on December the 29th and I shot like 3 deer with it, 3 does. And it was spot on, boom, boom, boom. And I just love that rifle ever since. So I'm partial to it, like it. Like I said, I'm getting real excited about this, man. I'm getting pumped up about the season coming in. So stay tuned. I'm gonna bring you more shooting, more scouting, and more prep. We got a little more prep to do. I want to go into depth about what I'm gonna do with some scents and lures to actually set my hunting spot up for the rut. I like to do that before the rut actually hits. I like to go in and kind of interfere a little bit and kind of confuse them as far as where they want to rut. But you can pretty much predict where the rutting action will take place on your property. I'm going to bring that to you on video. So stay with me, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, comment. I welcome all the comments. I like those comments. Keep them coming. And we'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget the merch. Don't forget the Changing the Game merch. I've got the Don't Be This Guy merch. Don't forget at TeePublic, go and get your merch, man. I appreciate the ones that have already done that to support the channel. Thank you so much. And look forward to you visiting us again. We'll see you next time.